Hey everybody, here's Ray's weekly recap for week 3, November 13th to 17th. We had a skating theme of stride this week and a gameplay theme of attacking seams. So we started off, of course, with our acceleration, stick handling, shooting, and speed with the puck drills. Acceleration, really working on getting through the two sticks, both with the V-start and the crossover start, getting on the balls of your feet, exploding and accelerating. Such an important skill, those first 3 steps. Now, our speed with the puck drill was skating down the wall with stride, with 2-hand stride, and we had a bit of a sub-theme of punch stops. So having to punch stop, cut into the middle, and then quickly, once you've established that middle lane with puck protection, punching again on a spinorama to continue attacking down the wall. That would show up again in our middle lane drive drill. Shooting drill was working on gliding on the open hip. Most players, when they're young, are loading and shifting or even progressing to off-leg shots, but learning to glide and shoot off the open hip is super important. And then we progress them for the older guys to be able to get into that position from certain stick handling moves or certain dekes. Taking me to the stick handling drill, a nice combination of pulls and toe drags, a little bit simple of a drill, but whenever you have simple stick handling drills in terms of where to go and the number of objects, the important thing is to remember that you gotta go fast. The complexity comes from really going fast and stick handling while you're skating and while you're connecting it with your feet. A lot of people don't realize that. Sometimes it's difficult technically with a lot of moves and your stick, but sometimes it's difficult to just do it quick and connect it properly to your strides. So our 2 gameplay drills, as I already mentioned, we had a middle lane drive where the center lane kicked it out to either side and drove the dot, and then the person receiving it on the wing has to punch stop up, just like the zone entry drill, and find either the dot player or the far side player. It was a 3-on-0. We had the TV out there. It was great to show an illustration, animation of that drill for the players. And then the other gameplay theme was attacking the seam between 2 defenders off the half wall. Now this is a nice little game that we created to see whether or not you give time and space to your teammates. It's one thing to complete a pass, it's another thing to complete a pass where you're giving them time and space. So the teammate receiving the puck had to do a wraparound while the defender had to block it, and oftentimes whether or not they completed the wraparound was directly related to how much time and space you gave them. Can you draw a player in, and when they turn their feet or move their stick to attack, can you send the pass back the other way so your teammate now has a lot of time as this player scrambles to recover to get over to them. Guys, as always, remember we have our hockey homework section on this newsletter, which is really important if you want to take the thinking out of your work at home. A stick handling workout of the week, a shooting workout of the week, a mobility workout of the week, and of course our game sense homework where you're watching games and analyzing so that you can learn and get better with your hockey IQ. Thanks very much for a great week, guys, and we'll see you next week.